our goal going into this year was one deal a month is what we wanted to do. And then came the first and second quarter of this year, and there was no freaking way. We were submitting offers, but the sellers were their pricing was way off, and they were still trying to price it with the same rates as last year, right? Or the year before. And I think now we've got 2 deals right now under contract, and we're seeing more stuff coming out that makes sense. The numbers now somewhat align. The sellers are getting more motivated is what it comes down to, right? Look, a lot of what we used to do, especially in the beginning, is your heavy value add deals, Class C, where we would come in and reposition the whole property and put in a bunch of renovations into it and re-tenant the property. But those are the deals that I haven't quite seen that make sense yet on the pricing. The pricing is still too high for that type of risk. So for like the last 2 years, we've been more focused on A-class. We've got some ground up projects as well. And we still see fundamentals are still strong when it comes to multifamily, especially in certain markets. The supply isn't there and the demand is. So, we've been able to partner up with some developers on whether we're buying the property once they are done building it or between their lease up. And then we've now struck in a couple deals with landowners and also with the developer on the actual build of it. Yeah, so there's still value to add, right? Everybody thinks, but you're buying an A-class property, how are you going to add value? There's still a ton of ways to add value, right? Especially during the lease up. Obviously, you lease up the property, that's adding value within itself. We've also done a bunch where that first wave of leases have come in, but it's way under market. So we come in, we bump those rents up on the renewals, and we add we still renovate. Maybe the amenities is usually what we're touching, and maybe some of the interior units will do something here and there, some smart features, and go in and increase the NOI, just like we would with a ugly value add deal, except this is a much nicer property.